This the kind of shit that could blow a hole in a battleship. But it's light enough to hold in your hand. Trust me, big dog. You can brighten someone's day permanently with this shit. Top of the line. The creme de la creme. This that grade A.
Yo, what's good? This is 1OUTSNZ, New Zealand's premier battle rap league. This is our first event in a year and a half, the revival of New Zealand battle rap. So if you're done with 1Outs and you support the culture, make some noise! We got our co-host here, Tracer, to shout out the sponsors.
Yo, what's up, man? It's Tricky Tracer. Gonna shout out these sponsors real quick. We got Ghost Light Records, Zero Fucks Clothing, All Star Interior Design for Original, and Tease Nuts. So make some noise for them helping us put this together.
Let's get straight into this one. To my left,
it's your old mate, the Mad Butcher, yeah! Fucking COVID backs off the menu and we're back fucking cooking in business. And tonight, we've got some JAYEFX for $9.99 a kilo!
and to my right,
What up, JAYEFX, Central Auckland. Shout outs to the VME crew. Also to everyone here supporting the culture. Thank you very much.
Let's go.
Let's go. JAYEFX.
we did the paper, scissors, rock off cam, and JAYEFX chose to go first cause he's a G!
Yeah. Yo! Let's go. JAYEFX versus New Zealand Santa. New Zealand Santa. Jokes as if I choke, I'm here to serve a massacre. Bars more deadly than Ebola in Africa. Punches that I crack the back and snap the scapula. Have them pissing through a capita. Captions captured on camera, captivate for the masses as I decapitate the fake and the amateurs. Now back to this inbred of a character. What up, docs? Dealer try to warn a brother. But I just laughed, cause you went from title shot with Trey to getting smoked by Kate to not making a cut on an online tournament. Now face to face with Jake. Damn, what a fall from grace. You literally scraping the bottom of the barrel to battle me. Yeah? An MC that's one battle deep, I mean, jeez. COVID must have fucked up your battle resume, huh? Looking like a desperate battler in need. This battle looking more like the 1-ounce version of the government wage subsidy. But yo, DOC, don't sweat the technique. My debut was a classic with free, and numbers per view don't LIE, so best believe I still keep that verbal artillery heat, even after I line them up with no tricks and put a native one to sleep. Oh. Shout out Sulphur City. Yo, the last 12 months I earned my respect. Each move strategic like chess, to the point management impressed enough to invest. Dealer hit me up, all I said is who's next? He said you, and I said cool. Tell him protect your neck, cause the crowd's here to inspect the deck.
Ah, yeah!
I watch tables turn as this bad dog puts down a vet. Yo. And that's big flex. I'm fresh on the scene and elevated, you looking depressed. Still obese, and that multi-syllabic style hella basic. First round I laid a foundation, second I go for the soul. Third retirement planning, homie. Pack those reps and stay home.
Yeah! Nice.
Well, he thinks he's fucking sick. So I guess it's only fitting that he sees the dark, yeah. JAYEFX diagnosis? This man's a delusional case with illusions of greatness and a mind that's stuck in a juvenile state. Because when he was 7, soon to be 8, he got screwed in the basement by the local community sadists. I'm talking Freddy Krueger and Jason. They both got abusively naked and took turns to abuse him and rape him, introduced him to hatred, used him as a human urinal cake, and effusively spooged in his face. So to this day, he can usually taste it. Now that'll explain why he's so useless and vacant with a mood that's adjacent to lunacy patients. He's got that alcoholism. If there's booze, then he's wasted. Coprophilia. If there's booze, then he'll taste it. Bestiality. If it moves, then he'll rape it. And as for these battles, he ain't got a clue, but he'll fake it. That's why you winning is such a fucking ludicrous statement. It's as stupid as saying that Suter is racist. I'd rather face compressor again for this loser's replacement. So here's the rules of engagement. I'll send you to that metaphysical plane with Doom the Great with the aluminum face wed. Roll up this J. Zigzag blues is the papers. Smoke 'em till my mind's consumed with the vapors. It's a brutal cremation. Like every motherfucker at your funeral spaced and have to wear sunglasses at night like that crew from the Matrix. You're just crude and complacent. And embarrassing? Dude, is your face red? You're just so darn shit. In fact, Jay with the red face, call him Johann Schmidt. When this slow tide spits, I guarantee that no bar's hit. You set the bar lower than a granny's gross ass tits with no bra. Quit! Like a Jim Henson ass puppet, but fucking both arms fit. And I reckon that'd rectally wreck you. Deal, I selected the venue for Doctor put you on Dr. Lecter's menu, cause I remain vicious, like Shaolin disciples of Zen do. I play bishops, like grandmasters of chess too. My name isn't the doc because of med school. I explain physics and cook up death in a test tube, the insane wizard. Wield power like Dr. Strange did it. And for my next move, I'll see JAYEFX drooling like meth users in restrooms. Cause I'm exclusive, you're excluded. I'm exalted, you're exhumed. I excel, you're as welcome as exceeded, not excused.
Oh, yeah!
Your ex is explicit in XXX movies on Red Tube while you're executed for having sex with a dead moose. Professor X and his best mutants couldn't come to your rescue because you're dead, stupid. You can't make me less super. You're just a hack, man, like 1970s Lex Luthor. And without that X, he's JF. Jealously fucked, just fairly rotten. He thinks he's Batman, but he's barely Robin. I'm beyond you. The scarecrow confusing and scary Gotham. You're like Yondu, delusional thinking he's Mary Poppins. So in round 2, I'll take it back to the cadavers and scary coffins. But till then, Jay's gonna do his proctologist impression. Some fake gun bars will see him finger banging as he splits the rounds and goes straight to the very bottom.
Yeah, let's go! Maltese!
I can smell your
Yo. The doc and the amazing Taya the flop. Ain't it funny how big boys love to openly glorify how they penetrate the pussy? Thanks.
Oh, shit.
Listen, buddy, you be lucky to hit the kitten under that tummy. And pass that to your other chubby understudy Teletubby buddy. Yo, round 2, and I call it the truth. Let me do what I do. I said I'll go for the soul, so let me show you the proof. It's ironic, serving a doctor at clinic. Quick to expose the gimmicks, they're multi-syllabics, written since the past. That shit no longer belongs in this business. It's like zero return on term deposits. Shows no interest. So as the crowd as my witness, let me break down a victim and give a description on how the doc prescribes his prescriptions. Listen, he says stupid shit like, it's no unmistakable mystery, the ill, mysterio, cannibalistic, fellatio, diss me, that mistake nominate your whole history. The ratio between dick munching jokes and racial hatred is twisted, so bitch, please.
He
Right?
does!
It was not bad.
Not bad. Yeah, thanks. Now when there's these paradigm senses ready to paralyze peasants with weaponized medicines on the edge of summarized shurikens, See that shit? That's a whole bunch of words with no substance and lack the punch. It's like a chick giving you orders foreplay, but won't let you slide in and smash the cunt. It sucks. It sucks. But word to lazy eye, I'ma teach Andy a lesson. Drag him through a shit pipe, like Shawshank Redemption. Not to mention his name Apocalypse. The irony is twisted. Apocalypse, survival of the fittest. So why battle me? Your biggest rival's your fitness. Like big words don't make you a dope cunt. You're pushing 50, rhyming about dick jokes. Grow up. Nothing you say can impress us, especially when you had 2 battles against her. Compressor. Someone's on, yeah, the compressor. Yo, I used the same punches from his opponents in the last 5 years. And that shit still hit hard with the crowd, like it's fresh to new ears. And I swear, as a battler in the ring, what I find weird, how you hit with the same punches, learn nothing. Where's the development and growth in your rap battle career? I'm severe, but Doc a big body, right? Don't matter at all. The body bag custom fitted, meaning one size fit all. 2 shots, 1 to the core, 1 to the jaw. And you know what they say, the bigger they are, the harder they. Yes. And then look out, make sure no one around that can see your taldo. Stand over the Doc body, kick it.
People's elbow, let's go.
Like I'm about to drop the people's elbow.
Nice.
Shut sober. I'm old school with it. Eddie that shelter and the Doc beating me. Nah. Better luck being held up with Velcro. And hell no, is this a topic of debate when Jay the top picked this card? Debate for your grave. First round I laid the foundation, second I went for that soul. Third retirement planning, homie, to pack those reps and stay home.
Well, contrary to this guy's belief, I deliver the blitzkrieg that's leaving you drugged because women who strip tease agree that your cock should be featured on Ripley's Believe It or Not is simply the teeniest crotch wiener egregious thoughts I've ever seen through binoculars. And that's not all that this deviant's got. Yeah, with bars that fishy, smells like you're equipped with the greasiest twat. I don't know who you think you're deceiving, jerk. You got bigger beef curtains than the freezing works, hanging down below your knees and all the fleas and dirt, flapping around like the tails on an evening shirt. Even worse, so bring your fight bars. Once a month, we'll soon see who'd be bleeding first, because this naughty whore's got an awfully raw, swelling cunt bigger than a 44-gallon drum that we could all smell at once. Big enough to smuggle some 44 caliber guns, Valium, drug paraphernalia, buds, blunts, pissed aliens, a busload full of Episcopalian nuns, a football stadium of drunken sailors, and the fist of your Uncle Adrian. Fuck! It's JAYEFX, alias the dangerously dumb Munty using his genitalia for stunts. Like he climbs a tall building, flops out those labia and jumps, with a bigger wingspan from that big veg than every gliding marsupial in Australia at once. Can someone please explain how this failure is flavor of the month? He hasn't even got a mouth. Just another anus at the front. Tries to spit some bars at crowds for entertainment and just sprays them with a dump. And every single word he says cements his status as a chump. So go ahead, call up your house. I'll fucking say this to your mum. And whatever is next. Like, Jay's so retarded, they should call him Special Effects. I'm stabbing pencils and eggs like John Wick when I inflict these lines. You'll quickly find I slickly rhyme to snap your sickly spine, no trick rewind. Like little Nicky with the prickly pineapple of Hitler's thick behind. It's cinematic. This dude should plan a sperm bank heist and call the movie Ocean 69. Well, I can trick me mind, call you thick, change that to infinite knowledge. That's IK. See, I dropped the THC so I can smoke this J and not even be considered strictly high. Yeah, you know who the fuck it is. The angel of the last trumpet. Shit, I'll fuck you up as surely as Trump fucks his youngest kid. As surely as bears take humongous dumps and shits out amongst the shrubs and twigs. As surely as I need pubs and drinks, drugs and shrinks. I sacrifice my blood for ink to write rhymes for thugs that think. You sacrifice practice time to tug your dick. That's why you deliver material that's just as stink as being just extinct. So if there's any justice, then you mustn't think this shit-encrusted sphincter has a pot to piss in, let alone a victory cup to drink. Fucking take it to the third.
Hey, yo! Yo! I must admit that blood as ink line was pretty fresh. I guess my rebuttal will have to make him pay. But why you always talk about personal appearance when that beard 50 shades of grey?
Let's go.
Yo, this next game might go over young heads, but old heads, see if you can catch it. I spit a dope from my cerebral cortex, spaz on stage with words, Tourette's. That usual suspect that's abusive to subjects with brutal boots to the chest till they blue and they catching their last breath. I'm more or less tearing this fool. My method, ethical. My effort to kill, inevitable. I end you and your mans, and any man that dare to step up can get it too. That oddball that responds raw, Tina J with me be, leave you smoked out. My lungs are storage for smoke, I'm a walking dope house. So no doubt, I rip it from AK City to PNC, Gizzy the Hawke's Bay back down to Welly City. This means I got the whole North Island riding with me. Yo, let me reverse and rework. I guarantee, hopefully, to make this hurt. I said Tourette's, usual suspects, ethical oddballs, Tina, JB, PNC, shit. I gave props to New Zealand local hip-hop greats, plus I showed you how to break and wreck words. Yo, Bills told me I need to work how I send my message out. So think NBA home playoff games with the t-shirts, the way I'm addressing the crowd. Clue said if you can write, you're a threat. Well, my pen punishes pages. I'm perfecting his death. Put the pen through the windpipe, say his prayers and repent. Then start digging a little deeper till there ain't nothing left. Whoa. And that's the definition to kill a man with a pen. I represent with a rugged, raw, venomous flow. Kill off all pretenders, silicons and the clones. I keep it real from the skin to the bone. Spit it ill with the bros. And over beats we beat it down like P-Fat will do the Chiller Jones. Yo, I said I keep it real from the skin to the bone. Spit it ill with the bros. And over beats we beat it down like P-Fat will do the
Chiller Jones. Yeah, he will.
Yo, this is where it gets awkward when you think you're gonna choke there.
Just say penis.
Dick jokes.
Dick jokes, G.
Yo, this the new age of the new wave. Since you lame, you ain't on this new page. There's a few names overdue claims. So with new stakes, meaning a new change, it's only right we all learn to pursue game.
Oof.
But for you, game over. I use flamethrower waves for the easy takeover. Break over. Question is, who's next to sit in when lenses rain over?
Ooh.
I don't know. But JAYEFX hungry for a plate, and I don't care if it's low tier, JP, trade, or sober. Without reasonable doubt, I studied the blueprint, the black on them. Word to Jehovah.
Album box.
Album name.
Ah, hell, Jay. I'm about to fuck up your little game in the worst way. Because in the first place, you've got Homer Simpson's middle name for a first name. And if I may intersperse, mate, yeah, the weight around my middle makes my girth great. But that just proves that you're a middleweight while I'm an earthquake. Watch me riddle Jay with this wordplay. Like you're a man of little presence. Like a midget on his birthday. Shit. And speaking of that numeral day, you were born when a cancer patient's tumor escaped. You know what else is slightly fucking humorous, mate? Your mama was so poor, she had to put candles on a urinal cake. I'm from Dargaville. I'll bury you in jandals in the Kumara crate, but hold on. before these multis get too fucking ludicrous, wait. See, some of these illiterate wordsmiths think the dark only brings gimmicks and curses just to prove those critics is worthless. I reckon we'll take it back to old Ireland where they played the violins to the sounds of brutal violence and put vile little shits like this in retirement with only limerick verses. Like this. There once was a guy at JAYEFX who had to pay money for sex. He's so ugly, hoes asked for that paper bag mask despite all his cash, credit, and checks. So he got depressed, drunk and crazy, till his eyesight was blurry and hazy. Found a partner with tits, but also other bits. Nah, that prostitute wasn't a lady. Still, he thought he could pay to get blowing. If only the poor guy had known that the one that he owed for that blowjob weren't Lois, but a man hoeing sailor named Owen. He responded with anger and bitterness to the fact that his date had no clitoris. Though he hoed for a living, Owen's gift kept on giving, yeah. Crabs, gonorrhea, and syphilis. That disease finally drove him insane. And a battle MC with no brain is almost as useless as X-Men with no mutants or Scarface without the cocaine. Now that explains why he wasn't so crafty. Tried to get lots of nasty bars past me. But I'll body him right, then complete this whole night by seducing his elderly auntie. Cause I'm old, like the Christian's good book is. Yet you're still getting fucked in the tuchus. The only thing meaner about being a senior is that gold card discount from the hookers. Yeah, you should have chosen an easier enemy when challenging 1-out supremacy. This event's called Revival, but there's no survival. You'll be left dead and headless like Kennedy. Just some before simply tried to ignore this. They talk shit like a mumble rap chorus. But in battle arenas, I mock their small penises with half of the fucking thesaurus. JAYEFX thought he had what it takes, but nah, he couldn't handle the stakes. Now he's choking on Doc's 27-foot cock, one of nature's most evil mistakes. Yeah. I think I'll just end with the fucking dick jokes. But to everybody else, to the rest of y'all up on this card, hope you brought bars both vicious and hard. Just keep taking the piss with those bars when you diss. If you don't diss with bars, you're disbarred. And just about now this bard gotta scroll like he's being bar mitzvahed. So if there's enough whiskey up in this bar, it's not a fucking bar, we could all hit the piss hard. And as for this Todd, yeah, I gotta agree. You didn't totally suck. But the doctor prescription is written like this. It's explicit. Jay, shut the fuck up! Oh, time.
That battle was promo. Vote below for who you think won. And if you're feeling that, make some noise!